Так, я вроде... перенастроился. Я перенастроился, здрасте. Я перенастроил и проблем больше не вижу. Опять. Со вчерашнего дня воюю. Так. Да, наколхозил я тут с записями. Начинается свалка. Он так ворачиваться умеет. Вид статистика. Не падай.
Reminder, lying in the dirt is unsanitary.
Вы сейчас все передохнете тут.
Target locked.
Хера у меня пулемет. Фига он там всех чистит. Так, надо полазить.
Object is tuned to be specialists. Good news, customer. All germs and...
Прям подохла? Кстати, у меня по снаряге что-то же было. Что-то все на... Нихера себе. Тяжелые, легкие. Фига себе нашел. А, модель 3.
Looking staircase. I'm just going You hiding!
Я хочу эту шляпу. Я хочу член. Что, нельзя взять? Блядь, классный член.
Cleaning cycle complete.
Кажется, все вообще облазить. Во, улучшить. Начал починить. Модифицировать вот эту винтовку. Стволов нету. Шестьдесят два, 77. Девять.
Gets made?
Preparing for sanitization mode. The Purge.
place? Looks like it.
That's enough. Look at these.
Давай пистолет. Ты чё шарова мне закрыла? Достаточно. Козлина запечатал меня, да? Погоди, мне же наверх не надо? А у меня сейчас задание было, что-то там. Так. Я тут... Надо кое-что забрать. Закрыл он меня, конечно. Ага, закроешь. Так, а далеко это? Гаргона. Я какой-то прототип подобрал. Световой пистолет.
Caution! Infestation encroaching! Vegetation and maintenance job fulfilled.
Не делай так больше. Не делай так больше.
Tell me about the production of adrenatime, Dr. Ambrose. I hear Compound X is a unique challenge to work with. It's temperamental, It must be refined under tightly controlled circumstances at tremendously low temperatures. Do you compound it with anything else? Tell me more about your refining process. Our audience is conversant in the sciences, very detail-oriented, so don't be afraid to get technical. Last time I met you, you spoke like a groundbreaker builder sprat. Why the sudden airs and such specific questions? Does your minder know what you're up to? Does he suspect you're a spy? Does your minder know what you're up to? Does he suspect you're a spy? Pardon me.
Кому его отдать?
Who's this now? Holy shit, a fresh... Don't know what brought you to the most dangerous corner of this solar system, pal. Oh, you talked to Lex yet? She tell you to keep it civil? You wouldn't get... Georgie's alive? Hell, I can't fathom why she'd be looking for those. Help me get my recordings back so I can finally get the hell out. Well, I'll be damned. But Spacer's Choice won't let me out of here until I deliver the whole set. Fair enough. Fuck me. You change your mind, you know where to find...
Здесь эта херня не будет висеть. Не хочу я по бочке проходить. Не хочу. Орлы. Орлы стоят. Стоят орлы. Так, за вознаграждением.
We are receiving an incoming signal, Captain.
Captain, I see you've made some headway on Gorgon. Mother's old work terminal just lit up with a bunch of new protocols. Very exciting. What about Mother's journal? Are you accusing me of deception? Captain, I would never. Can you hear me, Captain? I'm getting some interference.
Hello again, little weasel. I must admit, you've surprised me. I threw nearly everything. Well spotted, Captain. We've both played our roles well, but it seems you've got the edge. I may have gravely underestimated you. You were smart to hire him, Wilhelmina. Well done.
Mother, you're alive! And still on Gorgon? This is so you, Mother. Inserting yourself where you aren't needed and at the worst possible time.
Am I disrupting your vanity project? You empty-headed little twit!
Olivia Ambrose doesn't do happy. Have you come back just to ruin everything again, Mother? At least this time I have the power to stop you.
Captain, this is a distraction. Let's set our differences aside and focus on what matters. Adrena time must never be revived. I thought you were a part of Minnie's ploy. Her ally in this mad, selfish scheme to resurrect Adrena time. But now that I understand she was lying to you, I find I want your help. I'm sorry for trying to kill you, Captain. I should have been honest with you from the start. You've shown yourself more than capable of handling all that Gorgon and I could throw at you. You might be the only one with the mettle to put Gorgon down for good.
Adrena time didn't create Marauders, mismanagement did. By now, you realize that Project Gorgon was devoted to a single drug, Adrena time. A drug that hit the market in spite of calamitous side effects. Quite right. There's no end to the harm a poorly run team can do, even with the best of intentions. The project was a colossal failure, but you and I are going to revive it from the ashes. What you've seen is the result of Mother's leadership. I have no intention of repeating her mistakes. Mother's journal contains the activation codes for the Adrena time synthesizer, the key to a new Project Gorgon. We're going to start again, and this time with everything Project Gorgon didn't have. Better R&D, better scientists, clear goals, more funding, and a timeline that makes sense. Who else? Spacer's Choice. After I showed them the error of their ways, the corporation couldn't wait to restart the project. If I can improve the chemistry, I can fix Adrena time. We can put this colony back on track together. I needed to keep this quiet. Spacer's Choice shut down Adrena time once. I didn't want to give them a reason to do so again.
Listen to yourself. Adrena time ruined lives. It killed people, changed them. And now Halcyon buckles beneath the yoke of my failure. We can't risk opening Pandora's box a second time.
What about my life, Mother? The Ambrose name has no dignity anymore. I can't even show my face around Byzantium without being the gossip of the town. Every day, workers slump over from exhaustion. The gears of industry swallow them whole, and no one is coming to help. Adrena time is the break we can't fit into the schedule. The office with a window we can't afford to build. It's the best this rotten colony can do for people. It's a bandage, not a cure. Halcyon is wounded, and I will do everything in my power to stop the bleeding.
Don't let those bloodless leeches at Spacer's Choice walk you down this perilous path, will...
As usual, Mother projects her failures onto me. If she had let me get involved from...
Minnie doesn't have the mind or the backbone to do the She is an empty-headed social...
You see what I mean? Mother is afraid... If I can save the colony and redeem the Ambrose family name, I owe it to myself to try. Mother be... We already had our chance. Mother chose to bury the project and drag our family down with it. I won't allow her to make that mistake twice.
In rehabilitating Adrena time, she would poison Halcyon. No.
I need that facility online, but I can't do it while Mother's still a problem. By now, deal with her however it suits you, and get that...
Don't do this, Wilhelmina.
Adrena time is our future. It's bigger than money. Bigger... Oh, please. If Mother tries to get in your way, you have my permission to defend yourself.
This is absurd. Return to my... Use the executive override code in my journal. It will destroy the Gorgon drug synthesizer. Don't pretend you haven't seen its effects with your own eyes, here and elsewhere. I should have smothered it in its crib at the... My daughter's gotten her hooks into you. But I know you're more than her foolish little puppet. She will try to force you to fight her. You don't have to. She's...
Captain, in light of recent events, I'm putting the manor under lockdown. Until Mother is dealt with, anyone who lands here is presumed hostile. Finish the job. I know...
Так. Способности. Вору к ебеням Гаргону. Так. Это шалава невменяемая. Бабла мне обещал. Конечно, потом опрокинет.
Jackass isn't coming!
There you go.
Hey, boss! Watch this!
Has been sanitized.
Так, а мне спуститься? А.
More stairs, huh? At least we're getting a good workout.
one order of frickin' fan coming up.
People actually work. My time to shine! Down!
Хера ты сиганул.
So, anyway, people actually works down here?
О, я могу просматривать, что там лежит.
Centrifuge mode activated.
Now that was fun!
Ну, я перегружен. Так, ладно. Нифига себе. Семьдесят семь. А у меня еще 83.
give you one thing, little weasel. You are relentless. I did everything in my power to stop you, yet here you stand before me, offensively alive. Just so we're clear, if you intend to restart this machine, you'll have to go through me. I'm done talking. Cooperate. All that remains is action and inaction. Kill me. If you believe this, I can no more walk away than I can.
Sure you can. You could start right now.
I will die before I let my empty-headed... There is no working with. If you refuse, they sell your contract to a rival firm staffed by your enemies, or seize your... And if you've really irritated them, sincerely, I wish you luck. I suspect you... Besides that madman, well, he has it right. The board doesn't care.
Well, she ain't wrong about the...
She has no intention of cure. Adrenatime. The only way. And
Блин, погоди, надо надо уничтожить реактор.
Battery levels are... Thank you. Warning! Raptidon clause. Error. This unit is unable...
It's too late for second thoughts.
Ba 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 ba. Ba 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 ba. Ba 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 ba. Do 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 do. Do 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 do.
Так. А у меня есть два выбора, что делать-то, да? Дневник. Активировать при такой перегрузке, вот и все.
We've come a long way. Let's finish this.
Не хочу спасать этот завод. Почему Оливия? Так. А, это не в поместье надо? А я сбегал, все зачистил.
Careful. Looks like any activated security around the manor.
specialists.
Это шлюха, но это не то. Ты кого там все видишь-то?
Mega messy. Pick up all skills to resume passive mode.
Ни хера мне в рукопашку отпиздила. Рукопашку. Нормально.
Detected. Centrifuge mode activated.
You're going down.
Ram units never lay down on the job.
Все, сдох?
One order of frickin' fan coming up.
Нормально, может, меня заныкалось.
Toxin neutralized.
Security.
Neutralized and sanitized. Wrong tool for the job. Remember, requires maintenance. Object is tuned to be specialist. Rotation and maintenance job fulfilled.
Хера не дохнете. Красный молот.
Didn't I warn you not to set foot in here until the job was done? Farewell, Captain. If it...
Crew member requires maintenance. Green cycle step 2, industrial
Еле
stay.
выжил. Охереть. Я чудом выжил. А, у меня броня кончилась, я-то думаю. Выгорание. 209. Так. Тактический дробовик. Погоди-ка. А, ну это модификация лучше. Взрыв неизбежен.
You've finished it, Captain. You've put Gorgon down once and for all. I only wish that Minnie had seen reason. The good we could have done together. Join me for a toast in the drawing room.
Is it just me, or does this feel...
Hand to law, Captain. I mean you no harm. No, quit fooling around and meet me upstairs. I'll have a drink waiting.
Что тут? Верстак. Магазинов нету. Так, у меня какой стоит? Арамид Баллистикс. Да, у меня вот это стоял. Пещера.
Please remember this unit as it was before the fall.
Ну, теперь бухаешь ты, да?
Captain, I believe a celebration is in order. The Gorgon Project...
That's the thing where you feel like you're living in a memory, right? I get that when I drink one too many Rizzo Spectrum vodka.
Speak up, Captain. I can't hear a thing when you mumble like that. Aren't you a Shall we toast? To Gorgon, and the grave it now rests in. May the Colossus of It's funny. When and I sabotaged all the Gorgon facilities. I thought that was the end for me. I find myself at loose ends now, Captain. What happens next? The satisfaction of it. I'm only joking, of course. Please take this, with my thanks. I know your crew played no...
We didn't do this for you, but...
No matter how messy or disgusting, no...
Halcyon owes you both a tremendous debt. We couldn't undo the damage Spacer's Choice did to the colony, but we stopped... Well, it's time we stop looking... Where will the future lead you? Halcyon doesn't deserve your tireless efforts, but in any case, I do believe this is the end. Goodbye, Captain, and thank you again. May the stellar wind...
Мама, у тебя дочки нет теперь. Она в том же месте и также бухает. Вот и Гаргона закончилась. Вот и нет Гаргона.
We are now in orbit above Byzantium, Captain.
Do you mind? I'm meeting... Shh. The Phoenix is a wanted man and the board... Yeah, you're looking to make contact with Minister... I should warn you, it won't be easy. He spends most of his time in his estate, which is... Afraid not. He almost never leaves his home, and his guards never leave him. Whoa, I'm not one of your B&Es. Some of the guards hang around Billingsley's House of Inebriation between shifts. Maybe you could do some reconnaissance. Just remember.
Спасибо за инфу. Так, как у вас тут подниматься вверх? А, могу и так.
the dissidents actually took over the refinery.
Spacer's Choice pre-sliced bread. It tastes
Министр Кларк. Ага, меня к нему не пустят. Пойду до охранника дойду.
Hey, stand back. You. Of course not. The others took me out to celebrate on a. He's basically the most important person in the colony, which makes me. That means I got a key to the minister's estate, my own personal. That's right. Not just anyone is allowed to have a key to Minister Clark's Oh, he's, medium height with, like, medium-colored hair and, like, a kind of a medium face. Just like in his posters. Oh, you definitely recognize him if you... That's a great idea! Oh.
Have you... Then you'll want to speak... Quite so, but I would never lower myself to do something as gauche as tending bar.
Please allow me to improve your...
Hey, you're... Wow, listen to me. I'm soaked. I should probably slow down before I'm face down on the tile somewhere. Who am I kidding? I could have another. You got another? It's not every day you get your dream job, right? Wow, you got like this crazy... Oh, Lost. I gotta stop. I'm seeing at least 2. I really shouldn't. I'll have the worst You... Okay. Yeah. Was that one supposed...
Preparing bodily waste.
I don't feel so good.
Готовили приемник.
I just need to sit down.
Нихера себе, он помер. Я его напоил.
Remember that stranger I saw in the square? The one with the low-rent personal security detail. Honestly, I think he assembled his armor.
Погоди-ка.
I've always loved.
What's done is the block mine. Hey, Sam. You know you ain't nobody's property, right?
Unit warranty not guaranteed with unregistered ownership.
You want to throw off the shackles of mechanical slavery, Sam. Fight back against the system.
Beat 'em up, brushheads. They're tough acting on stains.
You're not even listening to me, are you?
Every Sam unit comes lean meat.
Heads up!
Не успел. Чем здесь надо забрать? Так. Надо сходить на перекур. На перерыв. Так, продолжим. Продолжим.
And ready to kill nerves.
That's the last of them!
How did you get in here? You! You just slaughtered those guards, and for what?
I don't know if I trust this so-called...
If this is about another Aetherwave clip or radio spot, you may kindly fuck off.
Ох ты козел, факлов, да?
Drugs, of course. I don't have any drugs. You should try event...
I ain't buying it, boss. I said we check him for...
Will that... Oh dear, I don't think I can say this any more slowly. Of course, of course. It's Rockwell again, who else? And I thought he was only holding me here to keep me out of the way. Chairman Rockwell. He's kept me under house arrest for years. I've long suspected him of transacting business.
So the chairman's a crook who can't be trusted?
Please, whatever it is that brought you here, Rockwell's the... After seeing this place, whatever Rockwell's doing, he'll be doing it from the HHC headquarters.
If by look for details he means knock things about and take what we like, count me in.
That's certainly one way of doing things. Far be it from me to dictate your methods.
If it's dirty, it's a job for Sam.
It's filthy indeed, my mechanical friend. Rife with the worst sort of corruption. Why, this is starting to sound like an issue of Dissident Hunter. Via the Acropolis District, of course. That's where the most important corporate and government... But only board employees are allowed into the district. There's a heavily guarded... There might be a route through the maintenance tunnels, but I'm afraid I don't know specifics. Most people avoid the area. When you reach the HHC building, this access card should get you up to the executive suites, where the chairman's office and what used to be my office. Oh, I haven't been allowed up there in years. A gilded minibar, perhaps? A personal theater. The man has too much money. The board's lackeys are none too bright. I simply claimed I'd lost it and hid it somewhere. I merely hid. There are a few advantages. Wait! Please, take this and transmit it from his office. Rockwell hasn't given me any messages from Earth for years. But they need to know what's happening. What isn't on it? I've gathered meeting minutes, internal message, once the rest of...
You're telling us you gathered up a whole mess of evidence on the board's corruption. How big?
Large enough, I assure you. That's why you must transmit the data to the Earth Directorate and hope for their speedy intervention.
Отличный план.
Perhaps there... And now I entrust...
Спасибо. Спасибо. Говорит, на балкон спустился, да?
Oh, there. That's one right there.
The Acropolis district is... What in the law's name are you... Sure. Did I say restricted area? Slip of the tongue. What I meant was...
Да, добро пожаловать в Акрополь. Подкупил.
The board zone headquarters. Or as I like to call it, Jackass Central.
Станция. И...
Do we really need all this security? I have to go through 3 checkpoints just to take a bump.
State your business. Please step away. This... Huh. I didn't realize we were still using those earrings. I'll just need you to register your weapons with a revised request to carry 32B form. Now, let's see. Well, how nice for you. Do you have any idea how long it takes to request new... Just know there are a bunch of guards upstairs, and they're all high on dervish mist and low on patience. So try anything funny?
Don't worry, boss, I got a plan. First, we get ourselves some tossball sticks, right? Then we sidle up to him all politely.
Switching to deep.
Режим глубокая чистка.
Apologies for the wait. I was arranging my stationery. Oh, you were being serious. Will there be...
Ладно, а как мне туда зайти? Тут заперто.
Excuse me, just a moment.
Look at this fancy office. Chairman's bleeding the whole colony dry.
Good afternoon. I'm Chairman Rockwell, and I'm here to address a serious issue facing us. As you all know, our colony has been successful beyond our wildest dreams. Unfortunately, we've recently discovered that our food supply will not be able to sustain Halcyon's population in the long term. Everyone will die. Everyone will slowly stop living from malnutrition. But we're doing it together, and that's what matters. I fucking swear, if someone doesn't give me something to read that will placate the masses soon, all of you will find yourselves violently unemployed. But I can assure you there's nothing to fear. We've got a solution. It's called the Lifetime Employment Program. We will freeze most of the colony to preserve resources, while the best and brightest of Byzantium continue living in prosperity. Look, you idiots! How many times do I have to tell you we can't say shit like that? Fire whoever wrote this! While Halcyon's brightest minds solve the problem of our nutritional shortage, the rest of the colony will be placed in suspended animation. Individuals will be revived on a rotating basis, so that every Halcyonite can be part of the important work of saving our colony. by testing paperweights. Sorry, couldn't resist. Let's go again. And someday, in the not-too-distant future when we've solved this crisis, we'll all be back together again working for the good of Halcyon. Until then, the board shall provide for the deserving just as it always has. So, obey your supervisors, take your vitamins, follow your corporate-mandated grooming rituals, and rest assured with the board on your side, there is nothing to worry about.
Вот и компромат.
But this is just evil.
Золотой бар. Так, вместо без боя теперь не выйти, да?
I beg your pardon, Minister Clark's form... I suppose that is...
Спектральная водка.
Not so fast. The Ministry of Accuracy and Morale is off.
What level clearance?
Basically, if you don't work here, or for Chairman Rockwell himself... I don't know how you got that, but I still don't know you, and I don't have it... What? Oh no. You must be from Chairman Rockwell's office. Please, go on.
Зашибись. Чехотинская корпорация. Вы чем здесь, блядь, занимаетесь, черти? Нихера себе у них тут. Какая-то дичь происходит.
А?
Засовя. Блять.
You're one for Felix.
У меня не репутация была?
Sanitization incoming.
Here I come. And the crowd goes wild.
А, я ученых убиваю, так делать нельзя, да? Не так жаль. Какой бой-то идет? Никакой бой не идет. Невозможно. Во время боя. А коллегия сама виновата.
Caution! Unit's middle name.
Go Felix!
Как я сюда пришел?
Don't hurt me! Don't hurt me!
Sanitization incoming! Dirt alert! Dirt alert!
Такая. А что-то у меня такое, что какая-то винтовка была. Нет. Че, мне теперь вся планета, что ли, обозлилась? Чистая работа, Ванчик. О, терминалы. Купить. Ну что, на меня охота будет.
I'm sorry. I'm sorry.
Как мне на шаттл спуститься? Разнес, коллеги. Так. Способности. опять уровень, да?
Caution! Infestation encroaching! Sam, rightful place for more than 70 years! Substance resistant to cleaning efforts.
Oh, that's the last of him!
Но им надо было вот это вот все. Вот это вот все вообще вот.
If you don't, you have a message from Adjutant Sophia Akande.
No one ever looks quite the same in person as they do in my reports. And my reports of you have been exceptionally thorough. You've had quite a career. I've been keeping up with you ever since Emerald Vale. Now that was an interesting piece of work. A rundown backwater, barely worth the ink on a map. Until you showed up. When you cut off power to Edgewater, you saved me a great deal of trouble. Now I don't have to bother trying to save that town. All this happened because some mysterious stranger fell out of the sky. You have something I want. I'd like to negotiate. Phineas Wells is wanted by the board. I want to convince you to turn him in to us. He has a litany of charges against him. Vandalism, illegal experimentation, sedition. I could go on. Wells is a dangerous madman. His plan is going to endanger everyone in Halcyon. He's an obsessive psychopath. And he's using you. You're in contact with Wells. I want you to send us a tracing signal from his communication terminal. You are making a serious mistake.
Adjutant Akande's call has been terminated. Will there be anything else, Captain? Now arriving at Phineas's top-secret orbital lab. Good luck, Captain.
И нарез я иду.
I've kept myself busy in your absence, optimized my formula. I'm now confident. All I need now is the dimethyl sulfoxide. What? Oh, yes, well, that's obvious. Anyone with 2 working labs can see this Why do you think we've been doing all this? I revived you to help me... Hold on. Let me see if I understand this correctly. You're saying that Halcyon's on the brink of total collapse? And the chairman's plan to... I always knew Halcyon was heading toward a systems collapse, but I never imagined we were already there. The board made this crisis, and now they... That's not a plan. That's a goddamn... That makes 2 things we don't have. Time and chemicals to revive the other settlers. None of this was supposed to happen. I was supposed to revive the Hope's colonists. We were Human test subjects. Oh, that's grotesque. That's unthinkable. Thank you. You've brought me enough chemicals to get started, at least. Those poor people. They must have died in... What nonsense! People aren't just slabs of meat the board can freeze and... I'll tell you this much. The board scientists are hopelessly lost. After years of We're out of time. We're out of chemicals. We may very well be out of options. If the board has their way, we're all going to be spending the... Do you realize what this means for the Hope? For your fellow colonists? The board's going to kill them all. Toss them out. Short of lining up every member of the board and shooting them in the back of the head. Do you know what's waiting for us on the Hope? Scientists, engineers, artists, the brightest minds. The board's going to dispose of them all and transform the Hope. We need to get to those colonists before the board. I have enough chemicals to start reviving a few of them, but no easy way to get... Merciful Jib, we bring the Hope to us. Skip the entire ship across the distance of... Yes, exactly. You're a step ahead of me, but I perceive the shape of your plan. If we link up the Hope to the Unreliable, then use your navigational computer to calculate a reasonably safe vector, we can skip the entire colony ship into the rings of Terra 2.
I don't understand a word you said, Doc. All I know is, if we're gonna hijack a colony ship, count me.
Yes, excellent. I approve of your enthusiasm, young man.
Experimental methods for killing noxious life forms are not...
Well said, whatever. You'll need to switch on the Hope's auxiliary power using the Unreliable. Then head to the bridge. Your navigational computer, Ada. Once you've skipped the Hope next to my lab, I'll have easy access to the frozen colonists. I can start I know you're wondering why I'm doing all this. Why I believe the people on the Hope are the answer to the colony's problems. The Hope is carrying some of humanity's most brilliant thinkers. Scientists, engineers, experts in... The board would have us believe Halcyon is beyond saving. I choose to believe otherwise. If there's even the slightest chance we can save Halcyon from oblivion, then we have to...
You got a second?
Reviving you from hibernation was my greatest accomplishment. Your odds of survival were a mere 28%.
Captain, I hope Dr. Wells has not dragged you into one of his irrational schemes again. My diagnosis of his mental stability is not flattering.
Смог. Мелочка смог. И, наверное, надо на этом заканчивать. 2 часа стрима уже.
We have arrived at the Hope. I need you to reroute power from our ship to the Hope's auxiliary generator. You'll have to connect me to the Hope's comm system so I can convince her central computer to enable the skip drive. If your calculations are even slightly off, you could crash the entire or the sun. Forgetfulness can be an early warning sign of asphyxiation due to loss of pressurization. I need you to reroute power from our ship. You'll have to connect me to the Hope's comm system so I can convince...
Так, и на этой ноте я остановлюсь. Вроде бы сюжетки осталось совсем немного. Это был канал Лютый. Ставьте лайки, пишите комментарии, подписывайтесь на мой канал. Всем буду рад, всем спасибо, всем пока.